Hello, let's do Wordle number 1218 for Saturday, October 19th. Yesterday's word was stint. Honestly, not a bad start, except for the double T. We just get an I out of it, though. So I think I just got to try the I second. Feels like that's where it goes. We could do something like livid, just for fun. Helps find where the I is. V and D are not great. I'm talking myself out of it, but it would be fun. But is maybe something like an I ER word, like liver. Yeah, let's just do liver. That's fun. It is an IER word. Okay. There's a lot of those. I think IER isn't as bad as OER, but that's not saying much because OER is really bad. So there's Piper. There's let's see. I think I want to get rid of IDER as an option. So let's just guess wider. Okay, it's not IDER. I really should be thinking about what letters can go between the IER and use two of them per word if I can. Maybe. Oh, I should have done Viper. Oh, I had liver already. I couldn't do Viper. I could have done Wiper because I wanted to worry. I was worried about Piper, and I still could be Piper. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Is it Piper? If there's anything else, I'd prefer to guess that. There maybe IKER. Miker, no. Piker. Let's go through what could be in the middle here. IFER. I don't see that. IGER, like tiger, but there's no T. IHER, no. IJ, no. K. I didn't see an IKER. Still don't. IZER. IXER, like a mixer. Mixer is an option. Ooh, that would be fun to guess. There's always the possibility of a repeated R, like ricer, riper. I wonder if I should watch out for that repeated R. So let's guess riper. And that also tells about Piper. Okay, it's not riper or Piper. I have to consider whether I'm going to do a filler on this one, but let's think about what options we think are left. There's still mixer. I got rid of Piper and riper. I think those are the ones I had thought of. How about ICER? Ricer is gone as well. Micer? Like someone who kills mice? I don't think so. IBER, Biber. IMER. Well, if there is an IMER, if there's only one of them, like timer's gone. Mimer, someone who mimes. I feel like Mixer is pretty safe, but it's also dangerous because it has 5. I feel like I might be missing a whole class of words here, which would be unfortunate. But I'm gonna do Mixer. Okay, it wasn't Mixer, so I might just lose my streak today because I didn't think of any other words, and now there's gonna be like at least 2. I'm sure of it. Okay, so let's be very careful about what's left here and think about what would be the most common word that we maybe haven't had before, which I'm very bad at thinking of. So I'm going to think about what's in the middle. So Q, no. Y, no. We're not going to be another vowel. IFER. I just don't see an IFER. Bifer, cipher. Cipher is a word, but not spelled that way. Cipher, Pfeiffer. Geifer. Okay, so GER, not tiger. Geiger? Geiger counter is not spelled that way. Not G. Not H. I don't see how it could be H. J, no. K. Biker? Someone who rides a bike? Seems like a possibility now. So biker definitely I could go with. So let's add that to the mental list here. I don't see any other IKERs. IZER. Like sizer is gone with the S. Sizer. I don't see another IZER. IBER. And the reason I'm trying to think of what all of them are is because they all kind of feel not answery. You kind of get a feel for what's answery. I don't know. Fiber. Fiber feels much more answery than biker to me. I don't know why. I don't think we've had fiber. Okay, I'm going to go with fiber because it feels more answery than biker. I hope it's right. Oh, yes. Okay, and we'll see if WordleBot said biker is a potential answer or not. Phew, preserve my streak. That was, oof. I didn't think of fiber or biker, or I probably would have gone with a filler on guess 5, but I guess I gave you the nice intense gamble, the anxiety on this solve. Okay. Well, let's ask the bot how we did here. IER. So stint, we were yellow. I'm guessing it's saying please don't do an ER word. Actually, cider's up there. That's actually very surprising to me. I went with liver. And we have the IER. It's suggesting wider, which is exactly what I went with. Or rider. Very interesting. So I went with wider. We still had IER. Now it's suggesting piker or fiber. Anything else, it says you're in danger of losing, including biker. Biker was a potential answer, so I got lucky. I won a 50-50. Just based off gut. Okay. I went with riper. IER. Now we're at an 80% solve rate at best. I went with mixer, which is worse than fixer or biker. Oh no. So I went with mixer. So there were actually several words left. There was biker, fiber, and hiker. Okay. So the IKER I just kind of rejected for no reason. Pfeiffer, Geiber, and Jiber. Okay, those I wouldn't have thought of, and they're not likely anyway. So I won a 1 in 3. Wow. I got lucky. I wonder if biker or hiker has been the answer before, though. Wow. Okay, so sweating this game. All right, let's see what it solved from. I'm curious about it solved from liver because we're in the trap now. So it's saying do wider. What was the answer? The answer was fiber. So now it's going with. Let's say it doesn't get fiber right away. Let's see if we go with piker. Now it's saying there's only 3 left. Go with fiber, fixer, or mixer, and we won't lose, but we might get it in 6. Or no, we'll get it in 5 actually, 5 or 6, yeah. So it could go with say fixer, and then it still gets fiber out of that. So it doesn't matter which one you guess at that point. So it's I don't know what's special about piker. It gets rid of that IKER. That seems important. Really interesting. These 7 answers left. The 12 unlikelies makes it harder. Like ricer is an unlikely. I didn't think that was true. Stuff like firer, you might. I don't know why you'd reject that. Piker, I don't know why you'd reject that. Aimer, I don't know why you'd reject that. Error. You can see how it's like it's weird which ERs end up in the answer list, which ones don't. Okay, cool. Well, let's look at it solved straight from stint. It does riled. We get the IER still. Now it's going to go with piker. Oh, did I miss fiber somehow? Oh, no, fiber is still an option, but it's saying do fixer. That's the best one. And then now we get fiber. Okay, and the reason fixer is good is because we have fiber, fixer, giver, and mixer. So that fixer tells you which one it is exactly. The F gives you fiber, the X gives you mixer, and not having F or X gives you giver. But there's 15 unlikelies that it's not worrying about. Okay, from Saleh, I'm always curious about Saleh with traps. So we have the E from the ER. It's going to do pined, which is going to give us the IE. That getting rid of that P, N, and D is really important for these ER words, though. So I get it. Vibex is a really interesting guess. Would never in my life think to guess Vibex. Not even a possible answer. But it gets rid of the VB and X, which again, it's getting rid of those middle letters for the ER trap. And now, I got the B, and so now it's only fiber. Wow. Very clever solve, to be honest. Getting rid of the PND, getting rid of the VBX. Anything that can go between that IE. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Did you survive? We've been hit with word after word after word that you're just breaking people's streaks left and right. I got super lucky, I admit that. And this is why this again, people are like, why don't you play hard mode? This is why I don't play hard mode, because I got into the trap on guess 2 and still ended up with a 1 of 3 on guess 6. I find it much more fun to come up with what are all the possible answers left, and can I come up with a perfect word to like get me in the next guess. I think that's more strategic and less gambling. And if you want a long streak, gambling isn't the way to go. Anyway, how'd you do?